What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chimera Awesomeness, and if you're new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, so if you are joining this journey with me, welcome aboard. And tonight I will be simulating the 0-1 Cincinnati Bengals versus the 0-1 Kansas City Chiefs. Do not ask me how the Chiefs are 0-1, because even really I can't explain it. Oh. The freaking thing wasn't letting me thing, whatever. But the Chiefs are probably gonna destroy the Bengals, or probably it's gonna be a one-run. A one-score game. Who knows what's gonna happen in this game? But it's Madden. It's probably gonna glaze the Chiefs, just like the NFL does. And I'm gonna stop yapping and jump right into upgrading some players. It looks like the Bengals need some upgrades, so we're going to jump right into that. And then after the upgrades, we're going to look at the rankings, and then we're going to jump right into the simulation. So enjoy. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Also, the Chiefs are probably going to cast some dark magic in this game. Who knows? Oh, Geno Smith, Geno Stone, and Curtis Weaver are getting upgrades. Geno is going to be in 82, and Curtis is going to be in 65. I forgot to look at their names at the last second, but those guys are getting upgrades. Decent upgrades for the Bengals. Alright, now we're going to go over to the Chiefs. And it doesn't look like the Chiefs need upgrades. Alright. Alright, we're going to see what rankings okay like right now. So the Bengals had a number 7 offense in the league. Meanwhile, the Chiefs had a number 17 offense in the league. Defensively, the Bengals had a number 25 defense in the league, and the Chiefs had the number 29 defense in the league. And that's sort of like where we're at. This division the Chiefs division is kind of garbage. The Raiders are 1-1. The Broncos are 1-1. Who knows what the Chiefs record is going to be? And the Chargers are 0-2. But yeah, I don't know. Anywho, we're gonna jump right into the simulation. Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting game for sure.
Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in Week 2.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 17 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it with Pacheco from the gun, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Throw out wide is incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Burrow looking to pass. Gesicki hauling in the quick throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
First down, here's Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They will throw on first down with Burrow. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. The Chiefs had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home.
But it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This one from 46 yards out. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And out now, here come the Bengals. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. On 2nd down, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Play action. It's Burrow. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll get it down here to the 43. On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were losers a week ago to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Evades him at the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expect that. In for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to
touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return is Charlie Jones. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Finding space at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now they go play action now. Burrow. A short throw there pulled in by all. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Burrow. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Burrow will throw. That's out to the flat for Akers.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Moss on the give up the middle. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Right back to Moss. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's got Higgins over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pass complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he wisely will throw that one away. So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Moss is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. So the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I know I'm an old defender, but I've got to give credit where credit's due. That was smart play calling right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit it for the completion for the 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
For the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. And down by a field goal, they'll take over with excellent field position following the interception. They'll run on first down with Moss. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. He'll drop to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Bengals have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In that first half, it was Zach Moss who proved to be tough to stop. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. They'll be caught by Rice. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Toss right side to Pacheco. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. 3 Throwing is Mahomes on third. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Quick slant to Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Oh, and Edwards-Helaire, I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This one from 35 yards away. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down. Here's Burrow. Completes it again to Gage. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. To the air again, Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This will be caught at about the 5. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is up to 8. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return is the rookie Xavier Worthy. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 2nd down and 4. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Chiefs have cut the lead back down to 2.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Mahomes will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or back.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Joe Burrow and the Bengals set to go back on offense. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what
too.
I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is an...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Moss. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now it's Burrow. Now a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now Burrow. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Rice. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. 3rd down and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Motion man right is Rice. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 21. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. They go play fake. Mahomes. That one into the hands of Tony downfield. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They will try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. the gun. It's Mahomes. There's the stiff arm. This will be caught once again by Brown. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Butker on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Here's Burrow. They'll run the screen with Moss. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. A short throw there pulled in by all. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. To the air again, Burrow. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a dump off here complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And Burrow going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. That one a first down pickup of 8. To be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defense in front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Are things looking much rosier for them here in week 2? They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Chiefs, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Great game. And much better game for the Chiefs here. A really good game for both quarterbacks actually. So Patrick Mahomes went 38 for 46 with 485 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was 34 yards. Meanwhile, for Joe Burrow, he went 44 for 58 with 405 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was 21 yards. And then for rushing, there was only one rushing touchdown, and that was by Zach Moss. He had 9 rushing attempts for 57 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was 21 yards. And then for receiving touchdowns, there was quite a few, including 2 by Travis Kelce, who had 8 catches for 90 yards. Like I said, 2 touchdowns, and his longest catch of the day was 30 yards. And then Eric All had 7 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown. And his longest catch of the day was 16 yards. And then Jamar Chase had 5 catches for 48 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 14 yards. Marquise Brown had 9 catches for 105 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 20 yards. And then finally, Isaiah Pacheco had 8 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was 28 yards. For blocking, Cordell Volson allowed 2 sacks. Alex Kappa allowed a sack. Kingsley Sumataya allowed a sack, and Joe Dooney allowed a sack. For sacks, there's not like a ton of sacks in this one, but Derek Nottie had 2 sacks. Chris Jones had a sack. Chris Jenkins had a sack. Daxton Hill had a sack, and Sam Hubbard had a sack. And then for kicking, Harrison Bucker made 3 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 46 yards. And as for Evan McPherson, he sucked. He missed the only field goal from today's game. But for punting, there was only like 3 punts the entire game, and that was from like Brad Robbins, who had 3 punts for 137 yards, and his longest punt of the day was 59 yards. Jeez. And then for kick returns, wait, hold up. It's saying that like, oh wait, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. For kick returns, Xavier Worthy had one return for 29 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 29 yards. And then Charlie Jones had 4 returns for 96 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 26 yards. For punt returns, Xavier Worthy only had only one return for 14 yards. And that's pretty much all the stats from the game. As the Chiefs bounced back from a gut-wrenching loss to the Ravens last week, beating the Bengals 38-21. Wow. And very interesting game indeed. But, yep. Alright. Now we're going to do some upgrading. We're going to upgrade some guys now. We got Chamari Connor, who will be in 75 overall, and Mike Dana, who will be in 79 overall. So the Chiefs are just getting better and better. Yay. Alright, and then next we're going to go over to the Bengals. Oh, looks like they got some upgrades too. Sweet. Alright. So Daxton Hill is going to be getting the only upgrade from for today for the Bengals will be a 76 overall. That's a solid upgrade for them. So their next game will be in home game against the Commanders. But as for us, our next game will be tomorrow night, which will be Sunday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans. Both of them are 0-1 on the season, so it's gonna be an interesting game. But that's where I'm gonna leave it off for tonight. And if you guys made it to the end of this video, I'd like you guys to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I said, we're on the road to 200 subscribers, so I would appreciate it a lot if you guys could maybe consider subscribing. But I'm not forcing you to do it or anything like that. I'm just saying you could join the best community on the planet if you wanted to. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night, guys.